As promised, easy clue. Yep, that's just a bit what you'd expect. Alright, medium clue scroll. Nah, it's not too bad, I guess. Now on to the hard. Got a little bit unlucky with this task. 13 bronze dragons. That's obviously not one I would like to do. I don't want to waste any points by blocking, so I'm going to have to just cancel this task for now. Try again. Jellies. I'll do jellies. I end up getting a nice bit of superiors from there. So let's go to jelly. Alright guys, it's coming another quest done. So I got the Amulet of Catsby, 2 quest points, 4.5k thieving, 4k agility, 4k woodcutting, and no levels. Alright, so now with this done, I'll be able to start the... hold on. I think it's rat catcher's quest I need? Or is it a Tale of Two Cats? It's one of the two. But either way, I've got to get that quest done in order to do the Falador medium Diaries. So, let's get another quest done out of the way. Oh, I finally was able to complete the medium Falador Diaries. And there we go. So we're going to have to start working on the hard in order to get access to the indicator for the mole. Okay, so I don't get the level to do herb. Let's just throw it on range. Just missed level. It's going to be 66 HP coming in and 79 combat as well. So one of the things we are going to have to start working on towards this account now is trying to get up my combat level a bit more to, I think it's level 80. So one more level and we'll be able to change over to a new Slayer Master. And I really do have to get up my Slayer. My Slayer is still one of the levels that is still very low in my mind. I'm pretty sure every other time I've played my Hardcore Armide, my Slayer level was actually a lot higher than what it is now. But that is all I can do for the time being. Anyway, we're going to continue on with this Slayer task and possibly get back to a couple more achievement diaries as well. And try to work towards a couple different things. 41 farming coming in at the start of this farm run. Let's see if we can get another level. 42 farming coming in. So that means that's going to be the last level of this trip. I don't know, it could be worse, I guess. 42 is a nice level to have, especially with how easy it is just doing the farm runs with just the trees. I haven't even really done any herb runs either, actually, now that I stop to think about it. And I'm going to have to really actually start working on those farm runs. But anyway, we're going to finish off this run and do a couple quests, I do believe. Guys, 61 range. Members can now wield runite crossbows and runite crossbow boats and use dragon throwing axes. So this is the level I've been waiting for. So this gives me complete access to Barrows now. So what I'm going to do actually is complete this task here and move on and do some Barrows. This shouldn't be hopefully too bad. I think I have good enough levels to actually support myself in Barrows. So this is going to be what will possibly remain a Barrows episode. That's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Mortania Diary Easy has been completed. There we go. Not too bad. Let's open up this. Can I throw this one on herb at least? I can. Okay. 2.5k herb. 36 herb coming in. Academic combat potions. Alright. That's done.
Well, this isn't your average way of getting a smithing level, but that's going to be 30 smithing coming in. And the bigger thing with that is we can actually make steel bars. Let's go. And that's going to be 43 farming coming in after this farm run. This is not too bad. Hopefully the levels will start to come in a little bit more when I plant the maple trees. Let's go.
37 herb lore coming in. The goal is to get 38 for prayer pots, so that way I can actually do Barrows a little bit better. And that's what I was looking for, 38 herb lore. You can make prayer restore potions. So that should help out extremely well. Mainly now because I don't actually have to buy the prayer pots. And let's see how many rain weeds I have. 25. 22. That's going to be excellent. For those of you guys new to mobile, I'm going to show you guys a quick trick. Whenever you guys get the Dayrak, Guthin, Torak, or Varak in your maze, and you don't want to waste food or prayer pots, if you go into the corner rooms and you open and close the doors repeatedly. Oh, I got lucky enough to get them on my first open. And certain doors, so here I'm in the southwest corner of the area. As you can see, as soon as I open up the door to come in here, he spawned. And I had to run behind this rock, and if I don't misclick on mobile here, and I reactivate, I don't like how that pops up on the full screen. But I can just AFK the last guy behind the rock. Now, this also works inside the circle. In each corner, besides the one you're in, will be empty. So as you guys can tell, the corner here has your ladder. So if you're opening up and closing your door, if you want to try to lock them behind inside the room, there's an empty space. I'll show you guys now when I move up a couple more spots. So running up here, it would also work up here. As you can see, you can stack them behind that rock to my south a little bit. So if I open up this door and he were to spawn in, if I ran, you see, just like that. You'll be able to tell which one has the ladder because you won't be able to go through it or press on the tile. So you just have to get lucky enough, and if you do this enough, you'll actually memorize where all the ladders are to. So all you have to do is just get them behind the invisible ladder, and then you can mage or range them to your heart's content. So let's get up our reward potential to 100, and let's go open up our first chest. Also, this is my first time doing a Barrows run in a while on the regular client, so I would actually be able to tell which door I'm able to whack through just by using the minimap, because in the PC version, if you use a third-party client, it would actually show you what area you needed to go, what doors are open, and how to get to the center the fastest. So, if you guys are new and obviously don't know the whole idea behind Barrows, obviously you kill your 5 brothers up top, you kill one in the tunnels, and then you got to get to the chest. So how would you find out what chest is yours or what route to go? So if you can actually zoom out right here, I'm actually right next to the door I'm supposed to open. If you hold down or just do a right click option, it will say examine door on the east side. To the north is examine door. To the west is also examine door. But it's this one right here that says open door, which means this is the route I'm supposed to take. So open door, which is the next shape in the above sequence. You can find all those on Google. And it's obviously square. Let's go open our way through. Obviously, all my 6 brothers are slain. And Tooth Half Key, 156 death runes. Actually quite nice. So, alright, chest number 3. Nada.
And chest number 5 getting ready to come in here. Let's see. Bunch of death runes once again, and the blood runes. Not half bad. No peace, but that's okay. We'll have to try again another time.
Alright there, guys. Here we are again at the end of another week's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this week's episode. Obviously, this week's episode was a bit of a big one for me. I was able to actually start Barrows, which was a huge accomplishment again for me for like the 10th time starting Barrows. But the main goal of the Barrows is to hopefully get all of the items crossed off the list, and with any luck, get a couple duplicates to sell into the GE to make myself a bit more bank. Anyway, we're also going to set ourselves a little bit of a goal for next week's episode, and that's going to have to be 60 a minimum of 61 Slayer, so I'll hopefully be able to get 2 Slayer levels within this week. I do also want to try to get up my Barrows KC up to around 50. If I do 10 runs a day, or no, we won't say 50. I'll just do 5 runs a day and try to keep it going with that and try to do that every week. Something else I do have to work on eventually, but I'm going to have to try to get 62 cooking so I can get monkfish, and that way I'm going to have myself a little bit better of a food than what I do for lobsters right now. Obviously lobsters aren't too bad, but doing Barrows, I'm getting constantly hit for 20s by Varrock, and it completely mows through my food. So with that being said, that's going to make it for the end of this week's episode. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sick here. But if you guys missed last week's episode, feel free to click the annotation on the screen. If you are new to this channel, feel free to go ahead, subscribe, and to watch the entire playlist of this series from my mobile-only account. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.